Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with more of Avadon 2 The Corruption. We just had quite the encounter with a goddess, so let's go ahead and continue on here. Again, I don't really like these. You enter the halls under the Temple of Valera. They were abandoned for centuries, but the Les's warriors have done a good job of cleaning them out. Before they died, that is. They are cold and dusty, but not still. You can hear hisses and scratching in the shadows. What you don't see are signs of Deles. He must be down here somewhere, but he left no tracks. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of these instances right now, though, where you can't take your companions on. Can't take your companions with you and you have to just do this by yourself. That is booty. Okay, it's a good thing I have two. Oh, screw your turrets. Get out of here with that. Okay, now I'm kind of regretting not keeping the Battle Frenzy Scarab on. Especially since just when I was talking about how I don't need it anymore. Well, this is one instance where I could have used it. But we can do this. But yeah, I mean, I like taking my companions on missions. I don't like these instances where I have to just solo it, pretty much. At least she's not trying to disarm my turrets or anything like that. Okay, at least I'm also getting lockpicks out of this too. Because I could really use those at this point. I mean, I was fine in the first game with only one instance of not having to have companions. But this is a bit much. I mean, come on. Now, I would much rather have my companions by my side right now. Like, I'm pretty sure we're not even close to the end game or anything, so... I don't know why we have to go without our companions here. Okay, so this was just another way in here. I'm guessing the staircase down there, it's just going to take us back down here, okay. Why can't these enemies take more damage than that? Ugh. Now, I know in this game you can have two different, bunch of different paths in this. You can either be more sympathetic to the rebels, or you can just stay true to the Avadon. Like, this game is decently open-ended, actually. I just chose to be cruel and merciless to the rebels as much as I could for my playthrough. many reasons, and of course for us, for like canon reasons too. But maybe if I play this off screen another time, I can be a little bit more sympathetic to the rebels. Come on, get in combat. What are you doing? See, all this talking about how I don't need the battle frenzy scarab, and then we deal with this. This is such bull, I swear. Thing is, I don't want to summon my turrets too frequently, otherwise I'm gonna run low on vitality. Even if I do have potions. Or elixirs, I should say. Still, it's just... I did not want to do another round where I'm just trying to solo stuff without my companions. This just... I hope we can destroy Valera, because this is just bull. I'm sorry, this is seriously bull. I don't like having to go through this without companions. It was kind of cool to also see if he continued to resist her, but at the same time, that's also annoying that there's clearly only one path in that regard. Like I'm getting more levels at this point, so I mean, I guess this is fine. It's just I would rather go through these instances when I have actual companions to back me up. Then again, Avernum does have those instances where you have to send in a single warrior. But even then, it's just, why? I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it too. Okay, so that was boost vitality in case you need it. Okay, whatever. Let's just finish this off. One guy off then. Get it over with. As long as I'm not drinking too much stuff in the corruption or eating too much stuff in the corruption anyway, I think we should be good. This is a big... There is a tarnished metal staircase here, leading up into a new area of the temple. You're under the rock spire that made up the northeast corner of Valera's shrine. There are fresh tracks in the moss at your feet. Human tracks made with what look like sandals. The left came this way. Okay, well, let's go ahead and explore the rest of the area before we... Even these frenzied rats are stronger. That's bull. Ideally, I should be just using... Did I already sell that scarab, by the way, for Battle Frenzy? Yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I did. Dagnabbit. Why? See, this is what I get for thinking, right? Because the one time I could really use something like that. Hey, look, they're definitely battle frenzying on their own. But you know what? I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live with the choices I made in this playthrough. What I can. But dang, I am also running low on lockpicks here. Okay, well, let me just explore this section over here before I head up some stairs. Again, I really don't want to waste turrets right now. Okay, we can just hurry up and die already. Just come on. And why do I have to be the one alone have to kill the less? I probably shouldn't be opening up too many doors if I'm running this low on lockpicks at this point. Especially since I don't have any backup here to lower the lockpicks you need. I like that you don't even need strength on a blade on a Tinker Mage though to do damage with a blade. Yeah, because look at this. My strength is only 11, but blade training does give you a lot of room to work with. So it is a attribute you can skip on a Tinker Mage entirely. You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna melee the hell out of these skeletons. Again, I don't want to get into the habit of summoning like a bunch of turrets and killing my vitality so easily. But yeah, I just find it annoying that this is the other instance where you clearly have to go without your companions. Like, come on. But then again, I guess they don't, Spiderweb software didn't want to go too easy on us here. I don't even know why I'm trying to fight all these things, because it's not like I have any more levels to get in XP. Unless there's something else I can get. that again. Yeah, there is no next level, so I don't even know why I'm doing all this. I guess just habit of mine just to explore everything. Why? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to summon turrets here. No doubt about that. There's no way. Okay, at least turrets should be able to help me out here. At least I have these battle frenzy scrolls to help me out here. Don't have to worry about needing that charm, although I have much regrets about getting rid of that. But then again, how was I supposed to know that it was going to put me in another instance where I wouldn't have Kalita to use her battle frenzy ability? And we are getting loot out of it, so I guess I can't complain too much. Yeah, get out of here, rat. Yeah, I could have just gone right up the stairs if I'm being completely honest, but me and my desire to just explore everything, though. Oh, now you're terrified? Get back here with that. Get out of here with that. You should have already been running away. What is wrong with you? So we got a bunch of frenzied rats, we got some soldiers that we had to kill that were charmed by Valera. Hey Valera, what's your secret to charming an enemy for an indefinite period of time? Because my group can need that instead of just temporary. Okay, honestly that was probably a mistake, because I could really use more lockpicks at this point. We had like multiple lockpicks and now we're literally down to just one. Okay, that's a cheaper potion, but you know what? I'll take it. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're wondering if you should follow exactly what I'm doing, no, you don't. Trust me. You could have just gone right up those stairs. But I do have a habit of consistency. And so, and the need is for everything, so you don't have to if you don't want to. You can just go right wherever the less is hiding. So why he was trying to work out a deal with Valera is beyond me, because she's a freaking goddess, for crying out loud. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, he was lucky to get out of there with his life, for crying out loud. Alright, just get rid of this frenzied rat already. At least they're all dropping animal skins I can use. Okay, this is all some armor and stuff that my companions are already wearing way better armor, so it's pretty much just extra loot to sell. You look out the window here and realize you are in a beautiful marble tower. You poke your head outside and realize that what looked from the outside like a natural stone's fire was in fact disguised with a powerful illusion. The floors are clean and the air is fresh. Valera's tower is a beautiful structure, and someone has recently cleaned it out for her honored guest, whom she has sent you to kill. More of this. Oh, I was hoping to just be one room. The central hall of this tower has deep ruts in the floor. It's kind of familiar, which is why when you hear stone grind on stone down the corridor, you aren't surprised. There is a stone sentinel standing in the magic circle in the middle of the tower. When you enter, it slowly comes to life, ready to begin its patrol. It is powerfully enchanted. Every square inch of its surface is covered with magical runes. If it gets close, you might be in great danger. Okay, so we're gonna have to avoid it then. Okay, that says Master Sentinel. Okay, I wonder if it might be easier to just enter combat with, not to fight it, but to get past, just to make it easier to get past. But so far I'm doing just fine just getting past it. You know, disarming this crap is not beyond me, so. Come on, bring it on, skeleton. Oh, please don't tell me that summoned him over here. I mean, he better stay on his freaking patrol. I was about to say, you better stay over there, fool. You know what? I don't care how much of this Tinker Mage crap you got up, because I'm a Tinker Mage myself, and I can gladly dispose of them for you. Alright, come on, skeleton, bring it on. What are you doing trying to fling something at me? Okay, you want to fling something? Here, eat some of that. Eat some of my razor disc. Okay, that restores vitality, which I haven't really, which I've actually done a great job of not having to resort to. Man, these freaking turrets are not strong at all. I guess it's because I'm just far along as a Tinker Mage that I can handle stuff like that. In case for some reason I need to come back, I'll go ahead and disable these two. Come on, bring it on, fool. Okay, so that sentinel is definitely programmed to stay in that hallway, which is good because I would hate for it to just waltz right in here. Not. You try to turn the doorknob. No matter how hard you try, you can't budge it. It's as if it was made of a single solid piece of stone. It probably is, to be honest. What's up here? Oh, some imp. Why do I have to take these on by myself? I mean, imps aren't too bad, but I'm worried about that infernal right now. I kind of don't want to open that right now. Because I am hunting him right now. I am hunting the less, and that probably is just a room with loot and enemies anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But dang, I ran out of freaking lockpicks fast in these later videos. I was really stocked up with them earlier. But to be fair, I stocked up on them pretty strong from the beginning. Because if you remember in my playthrough of Avadon, the Black Fortress, the first game, I did not train in the basic skills at all until very, very late in the game, when I really could have used that. When I really could have used like the companions, like tool use abilities and stuff like that. I would have been able to loot so much more if I was able to, if I did that. So yeah, make sure you train those basic skills early, because you're going to want to lockpick as much as you can. I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you, although I find these segments without your companions to be extremely boring. Not because I think the game overall is boring or anything. I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but it's just that, you know, your companions are given like special dialogue and all these other stuff where they talk and stuff, which is very unique for a Spider-Row software game, and to go through this dungeon without even that does not make for like a pleasant experience so far. Or it doesn't make the experience as good as it could be. Because this is pretty dull as hell to not have like companions. Not just with you in combat, but also, you know, just in general. Like right now, I'm just waiting to find a less. I mean, rather than have to deal with these enemies like constantly. To be fair, if I wasn't level 30, the max level already, then I would probably have a much rougher time with this. To the point where I would just rage quit. But I haven't really needed to drain my supplies either, so that's good. Then again, I am taking the cheap path and just not use turrets until I really need to. All this for freaking guns. Good lord. Can we please, like, have the option to destroy her if we can? Because making me do this was just, like, it's just so tedious. I mean, I say that, but at the end of the day, people, I do still like the game. I'm liking the story, I'm liking the companions, the characters, when I actually have them, but the central ring also contains a deep rust on the floor. As you enter, you hear another sentinel begin its patrol. It's moving closer. Crap, crap, crap. Dang, I probably could have waited. Oh, wait, I have to teleport Scarab, right? Of course you can just walk. The Sentinel has stunned you. You collapse to the floor helpless. Fortunately, the stone construct is here to capture intruders, not kill them. You are barely conscious, but you have a faint memory of being picked up and roughly carried to a cell. When you wake up, you are in a cell. You see that the door has recently been smashed. You aren't the first person to be imprisoned here recently, and the Sentinel doesn't know how to do basic repairs. Okay, so we have to sneak past that thing then. Oh, hell no, I'm not going to continue fighting the thing. I'm not fighting no more enemies. Get me in here. I'm not fighting no. No! Get me in that room. Okay, whatever. I made it this far. Just as long as that stone sentinel didn't like follow me in here or anything. And I can live with this. A little tedious. I mean, I want my companions back. Make me do this crap without companions. Ugh. Okay, well, at least it was just the imps that followed us in here, not the sentinel. So I guess the stone sentinel is programmed to just stay in that hallway area. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the turret at all doing damage. I mean, it's barely affecting me as it is. Let's get out of here. How much longer is this freaking area? Why? There is a magic circle carefully carved into the floor in the southern alcove. It is surrounded by a ring of glowing crystal pylons, half red and half blue. The air in the west half of the hall is warm. In the east, the opposite. The circle is filled with the bones of those who stepped into it before you. Your guess, this chamber is meant to be some sort of trial. Perhaps to prove worth to Valera. Perhaps a simple product of her madness. Whatever its cruel purpose, the circle awaits. Can we just avoid it for the time being? You try to open the chest. It gives you a nasty shock. You pull your hand away. 19 lockpicks. Lord, I don't have that much. At least not anymore. I wonder if there's something we need to do. I don't care about no loud alarm. Man, get out of here with that. Okay, you know what? Let's just wipe these enemies out quickly. I'm tired of this. I don't care about no loud alarm cry. I imagine this is somewhat easier with the Blade Master, because the Blade Master, of course, in melee. Or even maybe like a sorcerer or sorceress. You can just blast these enemies with magic. The only thing with a sorcerer or sorceress, though, is you have to make sure that they aren't, that you keep healing them, because obviously they'll take more damage than many of the other character types. Okay, interesting how it doesn't prompt me to drink water, because I would hazard to guess that that's what you need. Okay, just get over it. I don't care about no running for help. Get it back here. I don't care about your help. Get out of here with that. Whatever that circle is supposed to be, it better not kill me as soon as I instantly step on it, because I am so over this right now. Not because it isn't like good writing or anything, it's just that I'm just so used to having like backup. So yeah, this is just... ugh. I don't even know what to say. Okay, at least the Inferno turrets are doing quite a bit of damage here. This might actually take a whole video now I think about it. Like, good freaking lord. I can't even move away right now. Get out of here with that. I mean, I would hope that circle doesn't kill us for right away if Valera wanted us to hunt down the less. You know, right now it's hard for me to have sympathy for the rebels, which is why I'm glad I chose the route I did right now. When they have me, when they're doing stupid things like this just to try to get their way. In general, I have no sympathy for rebellions anyway. Unless it's actually for a good and just cause. And this is really just fighting against authority. Alright, you better not kill me right away. When you step into the circle, the test begins. Not surprised, first with the flash of light, turrets appear at the edges of the room, probably to encourage you not to flee. Then two of the crystal pylons, one red and one blue, flash. Two infernals appear. They are crazed, hungry creatures, long imprisoned in the stone. One glows red, the other blue. They snarl with rage, both at you and at each other. They rush forward, eager to devour the creature they encounter. Goodness. The crystals flash and two more infernals appear. Again, they are hot and cold. They snarl and drool, ready to devour the first creature they meet, human or not. Two final infernals emerge from the crystals. They are massive, slavering beasts, one enfolded in fire and the other in ice. Okay, let me go after the fiery one then. Oh, don't go. Oh, you can damage that one. I didn't think. I thought that one would be immune to fire. Okay, whatever. I'm glad I summoned the turret then. The two final infernals have fallen. Their corpses disappear. The temperature of the room returns to normal. You seem to have passed the test. You hear a clicking sound, then another. The noises came from the chest by the north wall. The chest contains nothing but an old, rusty key. You take it. Broadsword of the Tower. I'll see if that's good on Kalita, or maybe we should be wielding it, but maybe this is the key to this door over here then. At last, you have tracked down the less. After years of hunting, Redbeard has gotten a hand of Avadon in a room with this most hated of rebels. It isn't what you expect. He isn't ready to fight you. He never even bothered to find a weapon. He is sitting on a windowsill, ready to leap out of the tower. The fall is pretty much guaranteed to kill him. He looks over his shoulder at you. His face is calm and composed. I'm glad you made it in time, Malik. I see you are free of Valera's control. I'm glad you are here before the end. How did you know Valera couldn't control me? The dead sovereign is not as powerful as she thinks. My magical protection shielded me easily. I knew a hand of Avadon would be no match for her. I have come to kill you. You don't need to bother. Soon, gravity will do the hard work for you. First, I hope you will speak with me. What do you have to say? I'm about to jump out of this tower. It will be difficult for me. Very painful. Perhaps the end. Who among us wants to die alone? Who wouldn't wish a few final moments of company? At least the last thing I spoke to won't be Valera. Poor, mad Valera. You thought Valera would help you? I did. I honestly did. Most of the old gods are too weak or idle to be useful. Many only exist in the smallest sense of the word. She seemed to truly want to help. I did not see her madness until it was too late. You made a mistake. I did. Who doesn't? Now it will cost me dearly. It cost me many of those who chose to aid me a horrible, agonizing death. You lost a lot of warriors. Deleuze frowns and shakes his head. I knew many of those who followed me would lose their lives. I did not realize how many of those lives would be wasted by my carelessness. And now you have seen me. I have. Thank you, Malik. Before the end, I have only one question. No more talk. Die. You lunged at Deleuze, hoping to subdue him. There is no way you could be fast enough. One little shove and Deleuze flings himself out of the window. Moments later, you hear a sickening crunch. You look out the window and see his shattered body on the ground below, lying in a pool of blood. The leader of the plotters is dead. Redbeard will want this news as quickly as possible. Fortunately, Deleuze's portal is still active. Oh, cool. So we had a way out of there then. And the bridge is restored. Can we talk to Valera again? No, Valera's gone. Okay. Okay, well that was interesting. Annoying and tedious, but interesting. Now get me right back to Avadon. Good lord. Ooh, now Yannick is gone. Alright, that better be the last instance where I don't have my companions with me, because that was just... ugh. Malik, I was given a message of some importance when you have the time. What is your message? Yannick left Avadon through the Daram portal. Quite suddenly, in fact. Before he left, he told me that he left directions for you to find him on his bed. His quarters are across the hall from yours. Yannick the Sorcerer longs to learn about fallen cultures and find their magical secrets. He would like your help for a tricky bit of research. He has left Avadon to try to learn something. He has left more information in his quarters, which are across the hall from your room. You enter Yannick's room. It is warm and clean. Polis has made sure to keep it cozy. However, Yannick has not been here recently. Fortunately, he left a letter on the desk. You pick it up and read it. Malik, I am sorry for abandoning my duty. My life is dedicated to knowledge. The temples of the Taiwan are too tempting. I have gone to the ruined shrine in Sertica. My exploration will take some time. You are welcome to join me and share in the learning. Yannick. A map has been sketched on the back of the letter, showing you where the temple is. The northeast edge of Sertica. Okay, well we can do that, but first let's turn in our mission. I am back from the Taiwan. I encountered Deleuze in a temple there. I killed him. Once again, you have the pleasure of seeing Redbeard look in surprise. He takes copious notes, an individual, a description, knowledge about his goals and methods. We are getting closer, thanks to you. I killed him. Redbeard shakes his head sadly. No, somehow he lived, or someone else is active using his name. Our spies notice an immediate increase in activity over the Taiwan border, starting just after your time in the temple. We have intercepted messages. Someone called Deleuze is giving orders. Our enemies are starting to act. Doing what? Their messages are codes inside codes inside codes. Our eyes are still trying to decipher them. Don't despair. This is a great victory. The enemy has panicked. Your actions have flushed them out. Soon I will strike. What will you do? You will see. They all will see. It is something none of them are expecting. What should I do? Return to Heart Protus. Our first great enemy, Deleuze, is on the run. Our second, Miranda, is trapped in the corruption. We can strike at her now, and you will be my blade. Return to Protus. When I have need of you, I will call. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we are gonna... We are gonna help Yannick, of course, first, before I get over there. I am back from working with Redbeard. What is my next mission? Ah, yes. Welcome back, Malik. I have read the reports from the Taiwan Empire. Sounds like you have been having quite the lively time up there. No time for a rest, I'm afraid, as much as you have earned one. You will need to return to the corruption, to the core of it, as I understand it. He leans back in his chair. He feigns nonchalance, but he is watching you very closely. It is quite an honor to be working with Redbeard. How do you feel about how he's dealing with the crisis? Why do you keep asking me about Redbeard? I'm a heart of Avadon, so I must do what I think is best for the Pact. It is my most important job, and if it seems that Redbeard can't do the job for which he was selected... His voice trails off. Redbeard seems more exhausted and erratic every time I see him. Protus hasn't been sleeping much lately, which is probably why he fails to conceal a smile. I am glad to hear someone besides me is not afraid to say what is obvious to everyone. We may speak more on this later. Where were we? Ah, yes, your journey to the corruption. What am I doing in the corruption? You are going to the core. That is where Miranda has gone, and you need to follow. Whatever plan is lurking there, you need to follow to stop it. Go to Monterey Bay Sea and speak with the commander there once again. He will give you directions and advice for survival. This is our best chance to hunt down Miranda and end her madness. Do not fail us. Is the core of the corruption dangerous? There is no place in Linnaeus more perilous. Until Miranda went there, we did not think survival was possible. Hopefully, in Monitor Base C, they can give you advice for survival. What is she doing out there? We have no idea. A plot? Madness? Desire for suicide? Only you can answer that question, but it must be answered. What if I can capture Miranda? Protus looks away from you. He recalls the terror of the attack of Avadon. For a moment, he looks very tired and small. Then he turns back to you. She dies. You hear me? Miranda dies. It will be done. I hope so. Miranda is wily. Do not be turned from your purpose. Our Protus is sending you back into the corruption to resume the hunt for Miranda. She appears to be trying to do something in the corruption's core, which could be extremely dangerous. Our Protus has sent you to Monitor Base C just inside the corruption. Take the pylon to the corruption, find your way to the base, and report to the commander there. Okay. We have that mission to do. I feel like we are getting closer to the end now because we're not really getting any more quests. And a lot of these can't be cleared out anyway. But we are going to go take the time to go get Yannick back. So let's go ahead and do that. And finally, I get a companion back. What was it, Sertica? What temple was it again? I don't think it was any of these, right? Yeah, it has to be Sertica. There is no other way. Oh no, not Fort Farsight. Forsyth, I mean. Yeah, it has to be this one up here. Alright, but with that in mind, I will be going ahead. Actually, let's skip further in, see if we can first access it. You find that the massive marble doors leading into the inner temple are cracked open. The scrapes and the moss on the ground indicate that they were open only recently. This is probably where Yannick went. Okay. With that in mind, let's go ahead and save the game right here, and I'll see you all with the next part.